In today's math lesson, we're going to talk a little bit more about the number 9. And we're going to start with this number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Remember how we talked about 5 and one more makes 6. 5 and one more, kind of like a 10 frame. 5 and 2 more makes 7. 5 and 3 more, remember the 10 frame? Make 8. And 5 and 4 more make 10. 5 and 4 more make 10. 5 and 4 more. We can also talk about that with our rods. What color rod is 9? That is the big blue one. 9. Now we just said that if we have 5 and 4 more, it would make 9. So let's see. 5 and 4 more. 4 is purple. Does that make 9? It does. It really works that way too. And if we were going to fill up a 10 frame, right? 5 and 4 more. So how many would be at the top? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 4 more. 1, 2, 3. There's our 9. Okay. Well, today we're going to also talk about making the number 9 and the way that we're going to write it. So you know when we get to the workbook, you're going to be seeing boxes because that's how we first start writing our numbers. So of course you're going to have 3 boxes right across the top, and then you're going to have some practice lines, and you're going to have 3 more boxes. And remember, we always start on the dot. And let's see. Our dot for the 9, it's kind of silly. It's going to be over in this other corner here. The dot is on this side. On all of our other numbers, it was on the other side. Okay? So we know, I'm going to take a different color marker. We know that we start on the dot, right? And we end up on the bottom. So it's a loop and a line make a 9. You see that? So you put your pencil on the dot and you make it around and back to the dot. That's your loop and a line make a 9. If you're doing it with your sky writing, it's a loop and a line make a 9. Just like that. A loop and a line. A loop and a line. So on your paper today, that's what you're going to be doing. A loop and a line make a 9. You practice that. And then down here, it says to color 9 happy faces. Only 9. Moms and dads can help with those directions. And then on our second page, you're going to draw a counting path line to show the order in which you counted and write the number. Remember how we do the counting path. If I had, can you see? Yeah. If I had a whole bunch of dots on my paper, it's hard to count them, isn't it? So what we do is we start, let's see if this will show up. Start on 1 and you count. You put it on the first one and that's the number 1, 2, oops, you can't see my line. Oh, boys and girls, I'm sorry. Let's try red. Let's see if that shows up. 1. No, that didn't show up either. All right. 1. Oh my goodness. I guess Miss Rudd needs some new markers. Let's see. Here we go. 1, 2, that worked. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got to 9, and then I would do my loop and a line. So on here, that's what you're going to do. You will be drawing your counting path so I can see the way you did it and that you didn't mix any. Then down here, you're going to count the stars and the objects and write the total in the box. Just those 2 pages. I don't think that's going to be too difficult for you. You guys are smart, smart cookies. One thing I do want you to do, though, is get out your counting frame. And today we're going to use the counting frame for practice. Okay? We're going to practice the numbers. In the first box, we're going to practice the number 1. In the second box, remember you start at the top, around and back. We're practicing our numbers. Start in the corner, around a tree and around a tree. Down and across and down some more. Short neck, belly fat, Mr. 5 wears a hat. I always start my 6 in the middle. 7 starts here. Remember 8, make an S, but do not wait. Climb back up to make an 8. And the last one we start on this side, a loop and a line. So you have 2 pages to work on today, and then I would really like you to practice writing them. You can practice on your 10 frame like I just did and erase it. Use your black marker, they erase the best. If you want to practice on your whiteboard, that's fine too. We need to be able to write all these numbers because once we can write those numbers, we're going to be able to write big numbers. Like if you can write these numbers, you can also write big numbers like 39. 39. That's a 3 and a 9. So I used those. Like 16. That's a 1 and a 6. See, once you can make the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you're going to be able to make big numbers too. Right? So practice well, because the part about making numbers that's important is other people have to be able to read them. Okay, boys and girls? So today, 2 pages in your workbook, practicing the number 9, and practice them on your 10 frame, just so that you can fit them in the boxes. I think it works pretty well that way. Okay? And if you have blocks at home, blocks that fit together like this, or just regular blocks, make a group of 5, and then the next color, see what you can make with it, so that you can do quickly. 6, 5 and 2 equals 7, 5 and 3 equals, oops, 8, and 5 and 4 equals 9. 5 and 4 equals 9. It's a good way to practice too. You always have your fingers and you don't drop those like Miss Red just dropped her blocks. Have fun with numbers, boys and girls, and Happy Numbers is there for those of you who want to work on them. See you soon.